Hi. Thanks so much for getting back to me. I've listened to the episode. I took your advice and spoke to my friend when she came back, and she cut ties with her boyfriend, and we are now trying to repair our friendship. So, give you a bit of backstory, Jim. This listener was really close to her work colleague and her boyfriend. They did loads of things together, and then when she went on holiday, the listener accidentally, while she was drunk, kissed the boyfriend, and she was really guilty. And we said, but she wanted to keep the friendship. And we basically said, if you want to keep the friendship, you've got to own up, and you've got to just take whatever she gives to you. And that's what she's done. She's owned up. The woman's rightly got rid of the guy that is obviously a cheater.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to work through things. And all I can say to that is that's a test that every friend would love to have on their friends, to show that you're willing to do what's tough and like own up. Like you didn't keep it secret or try and hide it. You owned up to it. And not many people would do shit like that. So hopefully you work through it, and she keeps you as a friend, and she realises that you're one to keep around.
Yeah, chicks before dicks. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So well done. That was that was one of the advices that you should have followed, and you did, and it's one of the fucking hardest ones to do as well. So she says, I've recently started to take my driving lessons, and I'm in agreement with my mum. If I get good grades, she will pay for them. I've messed up and missed some classes and slept in a lot. I've started to worry it's too late. Short of getting a tutor that costs money, what do you suggest I shall do? Shall I tell my mum now and potentially lose the money for my lessons? I know you guys have preached truthness, but I'm struggling to see how I can finish with good grades unless I really pull my finger out. Thanks for listening. I think she knows what we're going to say. Pull your fucking finger out. It's not your mum's fault you've slept in and missed a couple classes. That's your fucking problem.
So is this classes for driving? Which is...
No, it's uni classes.
Ah.
So her mum said to her, if you go to all your uni classes and get good grades, I'll pay for your driver lessons.
Yeah.
And she slept in, I think. You know what I mean? I know, obviously, she works in a bar, so obviously she must be getting in quite late.
Yeah, I mean, with ChatGPT, there's no reason you should be failing your fucking classes, is there? I mean...
What's ChatGPT? What's that?
ChatGPT, the AI. You get it to write all your papers for you. Yeah, there's no reason you should be failing uni. Like, it should be a breeze at this point. They've no way.
As long as you know
a
sentence.
Yeah, like just even if it's nursing, just Google it. Like every job now is just Google. Yeah, that's a tough one. What do you guys think? Skipping classes and...
I think she should double down. I think this is like, you got to think of like in the future, right? Like her mum's sort of gone to her, if you do really well here, then I'm willing to help you out with this. And if you're just like, oh, well, you know, I've missed some classes, I slept in, and your mum's just going to go, oh, okay, well, I'll still pay for your lessons. You haven't learned anything. There's no reward then, is there? You're now learning, oh, well, if I piss up and miss a few, then I'm just going to still get what I want. In a horrible way of saying.
Yeah.
That's what my brothers do. That's why I say it this way. Because like my brothers are the same way. Like my brother wanted a job, and mum was like, I'll pay for your lessons while you look for a job. And every time I go to him, oh, have you found a job yet? He's like, no. No, I haven't. No. Have you applied for jobs? No, I haven't. And I'm like, and mum's still paying, but mum's too nice, right? So she'll just be like, oh, well, I'll just carry on paying. It's like, no, because life's going to kick him in the fucking nuts. And it's not the way life is. You've got to fucking knuckle down. You've got to grind.
Life needs to kick him in the nuts for him to learn.
Yeah.
But I mean...
And you know, I was going to say, you know this listener can do tough things because she did what she did in the last episode. So there's no reason why she can't knuckle down and get it done.
But that's not long-term work for a goal. Like teaching someone that if you put in work over a year or 2 or 3, that it's for a goal, like, you know, going to university, paying a mortgage, you know, they can only learn that through smaller steps. So perhaps she hasn't learned that, and now her mum's like, well, if you do well at uni, I'll give you this thing, but she doesn't have the understanding of putting in hard work for something that pays off over time. And that's no insult to you, to the listener. but maybe you're regretting it after the fact because you haven't learned that lesson earlier in life, and then coming out to your friend is brave, and that's a tough thing to do, but that's an instant gratification type of.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with what you're saying, Jim. Like, if I look at it, how I carried on through school and college, I just thought, because you don't know what life is. You don't know what life is. So I was just fucking around. And
yeah,
I just, because I was a reasonable fucking intellect, I would just keep passing, even though I did no preparation. So I would just like fuck around, pass. I did the whole year of nothing and then pass. And then it hit me in my first year of electrical engineering. And I fucked around all year. Got into a fight, like doing stupid boy stuff during the year. And at the end of the year, I passed my year, but the college didn't want me back. And then that broke me down. I was like, what the fuck do I do? Because obviously you don't drive, you don't do nothing. So you're thinking, how am I going to get to the next college, or how am I going to do this, and that? And I think that little wake-up call was what knocked me into touch when it come to you need to work to actually get somewhere. And I think this is this listener's wake-up call. Like, look, you need to pass a class to get a driving license to progress your life. So you need to knuckle down, and if it's possible for you to knuckle down between now and then and actually get a decent grade, do it. It's only time at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you're using time.
I think as well, if you want it to be, because we say about preaching truthfulness and stuff like that, you could be truthful and take the hit and say to your mum, like, I've slept in, I've done this, I've pissed about, I don't want you to stop paying for the lessons, but I'm willing to lose a couple weeks. So say, like, until I catch up, I'm not going to do any driving lessons, to sort of motivate yourself into catching up.
Yeah.
And then when you're back on track, letting your mum know. I think that shows a lot of being an adult, taking the negative with the positive. I'm very much this listener, right? Like, my mum's always bailed me out. My granddad's always bailed me out. I tried my hardest, but obviously I didn't know I had ADHD, so I would just spend all my money. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm saving money. And then this bill comes up. I look at my bank balance. I've got nothing. So it's like, I never really sort of have got that.
But that's inherited from your mum as well, spending.
My mum's too fucking, and she's too nice as well. She never stick by what she says and things like that. So I think the way I'm saying things to you is how I wish I had dealt with it. What I mean? I want to knuckle down. I want to keep the promises that I made to, like, my parents who are trying to help me out. But I know, in my mind, they're just going to help me out anyway. So, I mean, what's it fucking matter?
I think...
Before... Oh, go ahead, Jamie.
No, you go, Jim. Go on.
Before going on to, like, the jokey advice, like, the thing I'd say to you is that we can say anything. Danny can say he wished he'd knuckled down earlier in life. You won't learn until you do something, until you go through it. And the reality is, if you want to succeed, if you want to continue, today you can start doing your uni work and do it every day, and know that life is about doing things you don't want to do and putting that work in, and then it means you can relax at the end of the day. Danny's done a bunch of shit today that he didn't want to do, and now it feels great after doing it. You can do the same thing, or you can continue not doing it and you'll fail and you won't get the driving lessons off your mum. That's the real advice. Either start today or you never will. But yeah, sorry, Jamie.
It'll be instant regret. Like,
especially if you lose the uni and lose your driving lesson. That's both.
Yeah, like, mine almost echoes that. Like, in hindsight, if I looked back at what I was like when I was younger, I would, like, shake myself and just be like, fucking concentrate. Yeah. Concentrate for 10 minutes and just fucking do your job. Do you know what I mean? But that's how I kind of feel towards this listener. I kind of want to, like, shake him, like, look, you have an opportunity to be more than a barmaid. So fucking take it. And if it's not the career for you, move on to another career. It doesn't matter. In uni, you get a lot of options. So I don't know.
I would have gone back and said, don't follow Jim down that dark alley of drunkenness and nakedness.
Yeah, man.
Stay in college.
Keep in mind as well, listener, that life is about failing. Like, I'm very good at a lot of things now because I failed. You have to fail to learn. There's nothing wrong with that.
Definitely.
If this is you fucking up and you're going to learn from it and move forward, yeah, absolutely. But if you fuck up and you don't learn from it, then that's on you, right? But yeah, if you just want to party, then just fucking drop out of uni, go party. That's what I did. Fuck it.
It's a lot of fucking debt for partying. Isn't it?
Yeah.
But hopefully you've made the decision to knuckle down and you're back on track and you'll be on them roads. If not, we're always here. Just keep emailing to us. We like to hear from you.
Go party, go travelling.
Well, the more stories for us, the better.
I feel like that was too serious an answer. Next one, we really have to fuck them up. We have to really. Like...
Nah,
we've been like a roller coaster.
No,
It's been like really high, and then all of a sudden, oh, this is so serious.
Oh, we really want you to do well with your life.
Yeah, because there's 3 guys sitting here that are halfway through.
We learn through failure. We're...
Well, no, because I'm older than both of you.
Yeah,
I'm halfway through my life, and you two are still fucking.
We've learned that lesson where you're now at that point in your life where you're like, oh, if I could talk to my younger self. Yeah.
I even think my younger self wouldn't listen to me. I'll be like, who's this fucking fat fucking... who the fuck is this guy trying to talk to me? And I'd probably end up fighting myself.
Oh, man, seriously, Mum every now and again goes for this weird mood where she wants to watch all the old family videos. And she wanted to show Sabina, and it was at my brother's birthday party, and I was working at the petrol station gym.
Yeah.
And Mum's making jokes going like, how skinny does Dan look there? And I sat there and I can remember exactly how I felt about myself in that moment at that birthday party. And I looked at myself and I've got like, I'm skinny as a fucking rake. I was like 20. I've got like my jawline, everything like that. And I'm like, my clothes are hanging off me. And I remember feeling fucking disgusting and feeling like fat. And I was constantly like wanting to diet and constantly. And I think myself now, where I'm a bit more happy with myself, even though I am still slightly overweight, I think myself like, how fucking stupid. Like, you couldn't see
what you had.
Like, I spent so many times, worrying about what I look like. And I thought myself, I look fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with what I look like there. And it wasn't until like, 14, 15 years later that I watched that video and I was like, fucking hell. Like, what a dickhead.
I always used to think when my mum used to say 2 things to me. She used to go, when you're in school, there's nothing better in life than when you're in school. Your best life's when you're in school. And I used to think, fuck off, mum. I hate school. I hate waking up. And then when I'm waking up at 4 a.m. getting ready for work, I'm like, I wish I was in school, doing absolutely nothing for the next 8 hours.
I wish I did fucking better.
I like being older, man. Being older's great. Being young sucked. Because you hate yourself, you hate everyone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if we had this attitude, but in that body, it would be, like, totally different.
But you got to learn through, getting fucked up.
To become this person, I suppose.
Yeah.
What have I done there? Pressing buttons on my tablet. But yeah, a bit extra branding on that one.